Join me as I dive deep into the history and significance of Palm Sunday and see if I can uncover the real meaning behind this important day. You know, Palm Sunday is a significant celebration in the Christian faith. It marks the day Jesus entered Jerusalem, just a few days before his crucifixion. It's a time of great joy and reflection for many Christians around the world. Palm Sunday is often misunderstood, with many people believing it's just a minor holiday that leads up to Easter. But honestly, it holds a lot of significance in the biblical narrative, symbolizing the beginning of the end of Jesus' journey on earth. And here's the thing, many people also think that Palm Sunday is just about Jesus riding into Jerusalem on a donkey, but there's so much more to it than that. The symbolism of the palm branches, the crowd's reaction, and the cultural practices that accompany this day are all important aspects of Palm Sunday that are often overlooked. Some people even believe that Palm Sunday is only celebrated by certain Christian denominations, but it's actually observed by Christians all around the world, each with their own unique traditions and customs. The biblical origins of Palm Sunday can be found in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. They all describe Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem, with crowds of people waving palm branches and shouting Hosanna, which means "Save us" in Hebrew. The cultural practices that accompany Palm Sunday are also rooted in biblical tradition, such as the waving of palm branches and the singing of hymns. In many Christian traditions, Palm Sunday is also a time for processions and parades, where people carry palm branches and other symbols of Jesus' entry into Jerusalem. You know, the significance of these practices lies in their ability to bring people together and create a sense of community and shared faith. The story of Jesus' entry into Jerusalem is a powerful one, with the symbolism of the donkey and the palm branches holding deep meaning. They represent humility and triumph, and the crowd's reaction, which was a mix of excitement and skepticism, is also significant. It really highlights the complex emotions and motivations of the people who witnessed this event. The donkey that Jesus rode into Jerusalem on was a symbol of peace and humility, which honestly contrasted sharply with the war horses that were typically ridden by kings and nobles. The palm branches that the crowd waved were also a symbol of triumph and victory, which, when you think about it, was ironic given the events that would unfold in the following days. The crowd's reaction to Jesus' entry into Jerusalem was complex and multifaceted, with some people hailing him as a hero and others viewing him with suspicion and skepticism. Jesus riding into Jerusalem on a donkey was a deliberate act, meant to fulfill the prophecy of Zechariah. This prophecy stated that the king would come humbly, riding on a donkey, and while the crowd's reaction, waving palm branches and shouting Hosanna, was a clear recognition of Jesus as the long-awaited Messiah. The symbolism of the palm branches is, honestly, deeply significant. They represent the triumph of Jesus over death and sin, and the fact that the crowd waved them as he rode into Jerusalem, it's such a powerful symbol of their acceptance of Jesus as their king. The event was, without a doubt, a bold statement by Jesus. By proclaiming himself as the Messiah and the King of Israel, he directly challenged the authority of both the Roman Empire and the Jewish leaders. The significance of this event lies in its ability to inspire faith and devotion in those who witnessed it, while also challenging the status quo and the powers that be. The key moment of Jesus riding into Jerusalem on a donkey, the symbolism of palm branches, and the crowd's reaction all come together to create a powerful and meaningful event that highlights the deeper meaning of Palm Sunday. It's a celebration of Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem and the beginning of the end of his journey on earth. This event is a reminder of the significance of Jesus' life and teachings, the impact he had on the world, and honestly, it's a time for Christians to reflect on their faith and the values that Jesus taught. The significance of Palm Sunday isn't just limited to the event itself. It's also tied to the broader narrative of Jesus' life and teachings, and the ways in which they continue to inspire and guide people today. Palm Sunday is a significant celebration that marks the beginning of the end of Jesus' journey on earth. It's a time for Christians to reflect on their faith and the values that Jesus taught. And really, it's a powerful reminder of the significance of Jesus' life and teachings and the impact that he had on the world. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my other videos on Christian holidays and traditions. Also, let me know in the comments what you think about Palm Sunday and its significance in the Christian faith. I'd love to hear your thoughts.